These are my 10 most recent pickups from Abercrombie & Fitch. I don't want to give myself too much credit, but I genuinely think that these are the 10 best summer items from Abercrombie. I went yesterday, picked up 5 new items, as well as 5 that I already had, but the first 5 pieces equaled out to $282, and I'm very excited to show you what I got. The most essential thing for the summer are shorts, and the best one are linen shorts. In fact, today you are going to see a lot of linen because linen is literally the best fabric that you could wear this summer. Now I'm going to be sharing you with the size, but for reference, I am 5'8", 165 pounds. For these shorts, I got a size small. That's because I have very short legs. These are relaxed pull-on shorts, retailing for $60. Now I'm sure I could find this online somewhere, but best guess, this is about 7 inches, which isn't too bad. I typically like my shorts a little bit shorter, but for me, as long as they're above the knee, and again, because of the extremely light feel, I'm going to be wearing these a lot. I love the color. Only thing I'm not a big fan of are the way that the pockets are right here. I hate the fact that it's a cutout. You could kind of see it, but it's a little minor detail. Again, still gonna be wearing it a ton. This next item is a crochet shirt. Got this in the color black. Now, maybe not the smartest decision to get my summer clothes in the color black, but let's be real, everybody looks good in this color, and I, for one, am a big fan of how I look in the color black. So, got a few pickups in this one. This one is a size medium. It's a little bit heavier, but because it's kind of an open knit, it still works pretty well for the summer. But again, speaking of that open knit, it's just the perfect texture to make sure that you're standing out above everybody else. And so far, it's extremely soft, extremely comfortable, and a shirt like this can be worn in many different ways. And I'm saying this right now, my summer uniform is going to be a tank top like this underneath a shirt like this. Now at this point, it's considered a little bit basic, but it's simple, it looks good, and everybody can pull it off, so you can steal this for yourself. And I love Abercrombie because all their pieces work so well together. I just threw on the first 2 pickups, and this is already a great summer outfit. Abercrombie isn't obviously known to be the most affordable option, but in comparison to other brands, it's not as expensive, and it's not as low quality as some other brands. I don't expect too much from them, but there's a reason why Abercrombie is my favorite brand. Now, typically most people don't like to wear pants in the summertime. I do, as long as they're linen. So I got this loose fit pair of linen trousers, and so far I just love the color. This olive green is not normally known to be a summer shade, but I'm going with it anyways. Now this one is a size medium. I typically go size small. They didn't have a small in stock when I went, but nonetheless, it still looks pretty good. I do own this same exact one in a different color that is a size small, and I love the way that one fits. This one definitely feels a little bit more oversized, which is totally fine, especially right now where the oversized the better, which I don't necessarily agree with, but it is good to have options, especially with your fittings, to have some slim pants, oversized pants. And honestly, I'm not complaining too much because typically oversized linen pants like this just means that it's more breathable, which I will never complain about in the hot season. But these trousers have a nice pleat to them. It has a very subtle stripe design. Like I said, I already own this in a different color. I'll show you that in a little bit. And I know firsthand that these are the perfect pants to go to the beach in. So I'm excited to wear this color out more. It's just really something that you don't see all the time. The next shirt is another crochet shirt, but it has a slightly different design to it. Now, if you can't tell already, I do like more simple stuff. And for me, the small little details definitely go such a long way. And although it's not very noticeable to other people, it definitely gives me a sense that I'm switching things up and I'm keeping things refreshing for myself. Now, the color white definitely is a better color for the summer. Black absorbs heat, and I'm not too sure if white does the opposite, but it's typically a little bit more refreshing for the summer. And again, I'm going to be wearing this shirt in so many different ways, by itself, over a tank top, unbuttoned, buttoned. And I've always loved Abercrombie because this is very high quality for the price. This is very soft. And as much as I like clothing, I'm not really too nitpicky about the clothing, but if you are the kind of person to inspect every single detail, it's definitely worth noting that these knitted pieces have some loose threads. So again, if that bothers you, then maybe check out other places. But if you're just like me, you like the clothing for how it looks, you don't really care about it being the most high quality, vegan-free, cage-free shirt, then this is perfectly fine with me. And again, all these pieces just work together so perfectly. This is not completely white, it's a slight bit of cream, and it works really well with these green linen trousers. Now, as much as I love my button downs in the summer, sometimes I just want to wear a normal t-shirt, but a plain t-shirt is pretty boring. So again, I mostly focus on texture. So when I saw this textured crew neck t-shirt, I knew I instantly had to pick it up. Again, very soft, textured design. And because for the summer, I'm really into the old money look, I got this in a size small, so it's gonna fit me a little bit more slim. But if you like oversized, you could probably size up. That one's definitely preference. It's entirely up to you. So for it being a size small, I love the way this fits. Snug on the arms. It's not sticking to my stomach, which is great. That is one of my biggest pet peeves. That's how you know that you've gone a little bit too small. It's perfectly fitting. It's not completely conforming to how my stomach looks, but the main benefit to getting a size small, for me at least, is the fact that it's stopping exactly where it needs to, which is the waistline. Abercrombie is known for it being a little bit too long, especially for me since I have a small torso. Most pieces of Abercrombie, especially at a size medium, just go a little bit too long for me. So that's why I like size small. That being said, they are a little bit more slim fit. So sometimes it can be easy for it to be a little bit too small. So you kind of just have to play around and see whatever works best for you. If you're wondering why the switching camera, my camera died. and I forgot to charge it. Now these are pieces that I've owned for a while, and this piece in particular has been my #1 most complimented shirt since I've gotten it. I think polos are one of the best options you could have for the summer, and because this one's textured, plissé, it's definitely a lot more different and it stands out a ton, which is why it's been my favorite shirt, and again, the one that just received the most compliments. This one is a size small. I love where it stops at the waist. Overall, probably one of the most perfect shirts for the summer. Another one of my recent favorites is this cropped black shirt. This is a size medium, so it's nice and oversized, but since it's cropped, I love the place where it sits at. This one is a linen blend, so it's soft yet very breathable. This one I have been wearing a ton of, and there is no chance that I'm going to be stopping anytime soon. So this honestly can be considered a summer uniform for me. It's just super versatile, very easy to wear, and very comfortable to wear. Now sometimes it takes me a while to get used to the fact that the sleeves end right almost at my elbow, but again, because it's oversized, it's supposed to do that. And like I was talking about earlier about the little details that make the biggest differences, this is definitely one of them. Most of my button downs are going to end right where my tricep starts, and this one's covering my entire tricep. It definitely gives you more of a beach bum kind of vibe, but honestly, I'm not complaining about it. It's definitely a great switch and pace, and easily one of my favorite items to wear throughout the entire summer. And that goes for my entire wardrobe, not just my Abercrombie items. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I love the way I look in the color black. That sounds a little bit conceited. Truth be told, I just love it. And so I got the same polo that I was wearing earlier, but in the color black. Again, it's plissé. This one is also a size small, but this one's just a little bit too snug for me. So I really only wear this in small periods of times. What I'm about to say sounds very feminine, but I know if I'm going to be eating and I get bloated, I am not going to be able to wear this shirt. So I always like to keep that in mind. Now that being said, sometimes it gets to a point where the color black is just the last thing I want to wear. So maybe I might need to go to Abercrombie pretty soon and pick up more items, because trust me, Abercrombie definitely has a ton more that I want to check out. But for the time being, I love these items. The next two are going to be more pants. This same exact one that I'm wearing, I have it in the color beige, and I absolutely love it. I actually just wore that to the beach, and I definitely plan to continue to do that. Now, like I said, I am very happy with my summer wardrobe, especially with these 10 items alone from Abercrombie & Fitch. And if you want the full guide on how to elevate your style this summer, here's a video that's going to show you exactly that.